Set your release.
Hi, hello, friends. It's me, your old pal Voltaire, and we are back. The mic drop is back, everyone. Thank you for your cards, letters, and faxes over here at Mic Drop HQ. Wondering about us. We're fine, and we're back. Everybody, time is short. Don't let little disputes and weird things like that and ego keep you from fixing things with your friends and family. Take advantage. The mic drop is is a free-flowing conversation that oftentimes touches on mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, thank you, Voltaire. Words of wisdom. We are back. We remembered how to do this. Thank you, Daniel Barry's Sports Highlights 5851. Happy Saturday. Hey, guys.
Welcome.
If you would be so kind as to welcome me and Voltaire back and the mic drop back by leaving a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. We're probably going to have a lot of people watching this on the replay. It's late Saturday night, actually Sunday morning. Lots of stuff in the world going on, but we're here to have some fun and talk about some topics. But very busy. I will be honest. I've been part of my
this section because people have missed this part the
yes.
most. All the faxes we got at Mic Drop HQ was like, hey, man, I missed the banter section of the show.
Yes.
It's like me hanging out with my buddies, hearing you guys banter, the love between two hosts, and I haven't had any of that. So everybody, this is the banter section where we discuss some stuff going on in our lives. So go ahead, Max.
Well, I'll be honest. The Trump economy, and I'm not getting too much into politics, but I called the Biden economy the Biden economy. I went, when Republicans went with that, I'm like, fine. You don't like the Biden economy? I understand. I don't like the Trump economy. Is it all Trump? No. Part of it's AI, part of it's world stuff, but he's definitely played his part. So I do know for a fact, because my day-to-day has really been affected by my customers and my job's going through some layoffs and some rough times. And I wish the best for everyone. I just want everyone to be successful, So I've been stressed. Coach Payne is here. Coach Payne messaged me on Instagram, and no, I hadn't been exercising. And then I got a message from Coach Payne, and I did finally exercise again today. It's been so stressful. I haven't been able to get my exercise in, but my personal life's going well. Family, friends, stuff like that. Had a lot of great times. We had a little party. Had some friends over. I met a new guy friend around my area too. I have to, So, but yeah, times are tough for a lot of people out there, regardless of your politics or beliefs. I just wish the best for everybody, especially going into the holiday season and the new year. I want us all to be thriving,
Yes,
for sure.
Of course.
And I miss my pal Voltaire, taking a little hiatus and taking care of stuff as well. And heartfelt message that you gave at the beginning there.
Yeah. Everybody, especially this time of year. But for the banter section, I want to tell you a little story. So, I have a business, and I have a policy. Like if I'm ever or at home, if I'm ever having workers around the house, or like at our business, sometimes the couriers or somebody will ask to use a bathroom, the restroom, that kind of thing. And I've had an occasion where like the water guy wanted to use the restroom at our office, and we said okay, and he blew it up and made a mess. Went number 2, just disgusting. So after that, this was years ago, I had a policy. Anytime someone asked to use a restroom, and this is for like delivery people at my home or at my office, I would say number 1 or number 2. Okay. I even had like my married buddy was having some painters come to his house, and he was out of town, and he said
that person painted the bathroom too, from what I heard.
No, this is a different guy. He said to me, he goes, I don't like leaving my wife with the painters. They'll mess around. Can you just go hang out at the house while they're painting? I'm like, yeah, sure. So then one of the workers came to the door, and he goes, hey, can I use a bathroom? I go, number 1 or number 2? He goes, number 2. I go, sorry, man, no can do. So that's just been my policy. And it works. Another time a guy came to the office, he goes, I go, number 1 or number 2? He goes, well, I was going to do number 2, but if that's not allowed, I'll just do number 1. I go, that's okay. Number 1, yes. So that's been my policy.
He lied to you.
No. I timed it, trust me. So then get this. So this is a new thing happened this week at the office. The Amazon girl, an Amazon young lady came in, and she was like mid-20s. And she goes,
you didn't ask her.
Can I use the restroom? And my instinct was, I don't think I can ask a young woman if she's going number 1 or number 2. So I just said yes.
That would seem. Yeah.
And I was like disappointed in myself. Like, why didn't I do that? I'm an equality.
You're sexist.
But then I thought, you know what? What if you ask a girl in her 20s, hey, number 1, and she pulls out her phone and this pervert just asked me if I was going to. Yeah. Fortunately, though, everybody, don't worry. She went number 1. So there you go.
Well, okay.
But a
beautiful story, I think. I
It's
understand, though. If you have a
sketch. I don't want people going up my bathroom. I'm sorry. No,
I understand. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's your personal bathroom in your office or the public?
No. It's my office, so I consider it my bathroom. But I don't want the delivery. One time, somebody was delivering a couch and he wanted to use it. I
you didn't want to deliver something else, right?
Yeah, go to the McDonald's, go to the burger joint down the street or something. Come on.
And sometimes, like, it's they mess up the plumbing and everything, and then I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sparkletts guy blew it up and made a mess, and he didn't care. He just left. I was shocked.
It's not like it came out of nowhere. You had a bad experience.
Yeah. It's a good rule, by the way, everybody. Have it chambered. No, and don't be shy to ask somebody that, man to man. 24-year-old girl, I get it. It's weird to ask a 24, well, I don't know, mid-20s girl that question, but
Yeah. So CGH is saying he's banned. I don't know. I'll have to check it later. I haven't been paying attention to my channel besides, I don't know.
It's quite likely he did something that earned a ban, but I certainly didn't do it. I mean, I don't even have a wrench, so I can't.
Yeah. So Warner Brothers. First of all, shout out to Grace Randolph who blocked me. She was and this is why I love scooping talk. I love all of this stuff. Like, people are like, don't believe anything. We are totally in a situation where Warner Brothers is probably going to be sold. Like, they come out with this weird thing, we're going to decide if we're going to sell in a month. I'm like, if you're having these discussions, you're probably going to sell.
Is that a fact? They said that? They're going to just decide?
Yeah, they said we're going to make an announcement if we're going to decide. Bitch, you are trying to sell yourself every which direction. And that gets to my title here. Zack Snyder has been posting images, never before seen images of Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and now Jared Leto as the Joker. And what's going on?
Really?
Here's my expert. Listen, I take this seriously. I am striving to be I am the most underrated, but the most unbiased and brutally honest movie pundit here. I will not join any hashtags, even though I really want to join. Actually, with the Kylo stuff, I kind of want to join a new hashtag. I'm not joining Backroll. And even though I would like to see the Snyderverse restored, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not doing gun stuff. I'm not doing anything. Because I am that legit, too legit to quit. I am quitting. I'm done with the hashtag stuff. And you know what? It does work.
What is the Kylo?
You know what the hashtag? I will do this one. I will Coach Payne. I could get behind this hashtag, spread the love. That's a fine
Oh,
hashtag.
I love that.
But yeah, but fan hashtags, I respect fans to ask for them. There's been a long history in entertainment, regardless of all these fan wars. That's never going to happen. Strange things have happened from fan campaigns back when they used to send letters in the mail. Things have happened. So everything is up in the air now. Zack Snyder is teasing again. And I kind of got annoyed with Zack. I'm like, oh, here we go again. And it's not because I think he just goes along with using his own fandom, baiting them. Just remember, here's the image. Let me see if you're looking at the thumbnail, there's an image of Henry Cavill Superman and Black Adam. Whenever Warner Brothers wants some money, they always bait the Snyder fans. And we are in a situation where, even though James Gunn's Superman was successful enough to move forward, what do we have? Warner Brothers needs money. And my speculation is that, and I think Zack is just going along with it, doesn't mean anything. ZASLAV wants a better bid. And he wants you to say, you have all these options if you buy it. Does that mean Zack's coming back? He's not going to pay to make Zack Snyder content, but he's like, oh, here's an option if you want to put a bid in. There's the Gunverse and the Snyderverse. You could do whatever you want. And I'm sure, just like before, just like the freaking turkey, everyone makes fun of me. The turkey's a little bit on the dark side. The turkey was not a nothing burger. It was there by some scripts, and we know from the big outlets that Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca were planning something with Zack. And he is fine to tease them because he gets a groundswell of fans to get free promotion. And he's okay to use his own fandom. And they always go. So I think ZASLAV is just using the Snyder fandom to get a better bid. And it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean it's never going to happen. But, Netflix is interested. Paramount's interested. Who else is interested? So here's all your options. We don't just have the Gunverse here. You have the Snyderverse. You can do whatever you want if you give us the money. But hinting at something with Zack with these unseen photos in the current situation Warner Bros. Means absolutely nothing. I think it's just a hint saying, Zack, throw some trending stuff out there, see if we get some buzz, and it might make the bids a little bit better. It's as simple as that. And if you want to see how much of a nothing burger could be, look what they did to Cavill. They totally did that just to get money with no plan whatsoever. We know for a fact now. They're like, oh, remember that?
Yeah.
That big is Cavill enters that. Nope, we didn't get enough money. After opening, we didn't even try to follow through after they made that big reveal. They're like, okay, well, we didn't get enough money. Moving on. There was no hardcore plan for Cavill. It was just to get money. So I really think right now, Warner Brothers ZASLAV is just using the Snyder fan base to get a little bit more cheddar on the bid, and it means absolutely nothing. And it ultimately comes down to if the person or if the company buying Warner Brothers wants to do that. And honestly, I don't think it's trending enough, even with new images of, we've seen so many images of Cavill and Affleck and Jared Leto now. Does it get you excited? Just like, okay, new image that I haven't seen before. It's new images. Yeah, he posted another one. He posted one of Cavill first. Then Ben Affleck as Batman, and then he also posted this new one of Jared Leto. And I think it's just to get the bids a little bit more juicy and like, oh, there's so many options if you buy Warner Brothers. But yeah, that's my interpretation. What's your interpretation of it? Zack hinting at, I kind of got annoyed with Zack at first. I'm like, here we go again. The reason I'm annoyed with Zack is he kind of just goes along with it. He doesn't care to bait his fans. He's not really promising anything, I guess. But it's just like using the fan that in the here's some bad news for all you gun nuts and all you other DC fans that can't stand the Snyderverse. It didn't go away. James Gunn's universe was not successful enough to just put a nail in the coffin of the Snyderverse. No matter how many times they like to say it's over, it's never going to happen. It did not take the air out of the tire. It's just there's not a big groundswell for it either. Like, I don't see a lot of people. It's not trending like it was when the Snyder Cut came out or after, or even with Black Adam. It's not trending like that. I think a lot of air is out of the room for DC as a whole. Honestly, it's just there's the Gunverse is going on, and Warner Brothers is in trouble.
Interesting. So wait, your premise is that Zack is somehow working with Warner Brothers, or
I think all it would take is someone. Thank you for letting me know about my microphone. Hold on. Where is my?
Your mic sounds okay to me.
I don't know what. It's not showing.
Echoey. Yeah.
It's not showing my good mic.
Okay, well there you go.
It's showing the. I don't know. Thank you, Patrick Will. See, here's the thing, bro. And I like you, Patrick.
That's a good comment.
No, here's the thing. When people say sucks, kind of sucks, I don't believe you. Like it's all subjective, but I don't think anyone really absolutely hated the Snyder, like absolutely hates the Gunverse. It's just like, yeah, it's not your favorite thing. Kind of sucks, like the Snyderverse. I don't know. There was some really cool stuff in the Snyder Cut.
There was some really cool stuff, but I can't say that it was fantastic. Like, that's what I don't get about the Snyder Bros. Like, I like some of the stuff in there, but it just didn't quite hit. Like, and I prefer the director's cuts of everything I've seen, to be honest. But it's challenging. And if the truth is that they were forcing him to put stuff out quick and at a different schedule than he wanted to, you give him some credit for that, but his work subsequent has been terrible.
Hey, Sean, it's been a while, bro. I really am interested in Sean's take because he called James Gunn way before anyone else did. He was right on the box office.
Sure.
So I'll send you a link if you're available. If not, no problem. Because I'd like to get your take. It's so interesting that we take a break from movie talk, and it's still Warner Brothers, the same old. Like, and I said I'll send it to your email, Sean.
He said he's not available. Next time, Sean.
Yeah, hope you and the family are doing well. Will you discuss the deja vu of nerd theory? If you know. Are they saying they hate Star Wars? They hate talking about Star Wars?
No. So they've broken up. That's what he's talking about.
Again?
Yeah, I didn't know this. Yeah, I don't know why they broke up the first time. I don't know the drama behind that, but it's an interesting story, actually, because apparently the deal was that they originally, it was like 60-40 super chats for Star Wars Theory. Then they went to 50-50. And then...
Why? Why would you do that with him?
Whatever. So they split super chats 50-50. So then I guess like the day before a show or something, Josh said to him, he goes, "Look, I'm going to need at least $500 a show." And then he goes, "But we have a deal for 50-50. He's like, "Yeah, it's going to be that." And he said, "No, can't do it." And then
Josh is an idiot. He's much bigger. He's a much bigger YouTuber. He's a million sub YouTuber compared to one that's got like 200K.
Yeah, he's got 3 million. Yeah. So then he said,
"Oh, is there video of this or what?"
Oh yeah.
Oh man, CJ, send me a video of this. What a freaking idiot!
The Knights of Melvin guy has been covering it heavily.
That hack.
Yeah.
Wannabe Max. That wannabe Max, and
he is like a bargain basement Max, but sometimes he's got some. But he's really.
He does like say soy and cock and stuff like.
Does a lot of that. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it's like very, low tier, easy thing to get engagement.
All right. Well, there is a guy with a 30-minute video. I don't know who he is. His name is Mr. Grizzy 2.0. I don't know if you want to.
Mr. Grizzy.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to give it a chance or.
We could watch a minute or two. Yeah, I might get back on the rail. I'm open to a lot of things coming back. Man, I wanted to get that. There were some great tapes I found, but they were $140 for Sleepaway Camp. Oh man, I couldn't get. I went to go sell a Funko Pop, and they wouldn't give me enough to get it. And I was like, I can't. So yeah, if you have the video, I'll check it out.
I put the link in the chat for you. So Josh asked him, "Hey, can I talk about this?" And Star Wars Theory apparently said, "Yeah." And then he tweeted, "Hey everybody, sorry, no Star Wars Theory, no Nerd Theory tonight. We had a bit of a breakup over 500."
Wait, Josh said he's such an attention whore. He just wants attention. It's manufactured. It's manufactured.
Then I saw a video with him, and he's just talking about how good he is at this, and and he's got a family, and for it to be worth it to him, he needed that money. But my thing is this: what if one day the super chats got over $1,000? They do pretty good on that show, actually. If you watch it, would he stuck with the $500 then? No, he'd say he wants 500 plus a cut. And I don't know what their super chats were, but obviously it was less than $1,000 an episode, or else he wouldn't have asked for 500, right? You would think. So it's an interesting
Timu Tony Stark. KJ, yeah, he looks like a Timu Tony Stark as a drama queen. He just does things for attention. Oh my god! And we're giving it to him by watching this, but this is so stupid. He said, "Can I talk about this?" Wow.
Yeah, he did.
He's such an attention.
And before
Come on, Josh, I know what you're doing. And I'm just giving you more attention by covering this, but you're effing lame. If I could do this full time, which I might have to, if I get laid off, I'm going hardcore on YouTube.
I would love that. Yeah. Put up my screen real quick before you play this, just for a little bit of context, because I have his tweet up. So this is the tweet he posted. This is on the night the show is supposed to go. "Honestly, I have no negative feelings towards Theory other than frustration. I told him I needed a minimum of $500 per episode, and he was unwilling to pay that. I also specifically asked him if I could reveal this, and he said yes. You can feel how you feel about that. Personally, I think I am worth way more than that, but he obviously didn't feel that way." So there you go.
What the... if he really legit, like if he's being 100% genuine in there and he thinks he's, dude, people would be dying to have a show with just him and Star Wars Theory because of his reach. I think Star Wars Theory is a douche besides his fan films. I don't like, his takes are bad. He's just a dude. He's just a dude, bro.
Not all his takes are bad.
Most of his takes are absolute shit. And he doesn't really do Star Wars theories anymore. It's easier and lazier to just do the rage content, which he leans into. I think he doesn't. I don't think he's genuine. I think he just leans into the easy money, and doesn't it. But oh man, that Ryan Johnson. Every time I think, what a douche. Did you hear his recent comments?
No.
He's like, they were asking him if the backlash made him want to not come back to Star Wars. He's like, quite the opposite. There was always different opinions about Star Wars back to the original trilogy. So he's trying to retroactively say that people, fans were, he's trying to put his subverting expectations along with like, Luke, I am your father. And it's the same thing Star Wars always was. And it made me want to come do Star Wars more. That people, I'm like, oh, wow. He's just, that's when I'm like, wow, Ryan, you are such a douche.
Yeah, he really is.
Like he doesn't give a crap, subverting expectations, and he tries to like, it was always this way. And if part of the sequel trilogy fans are going to say it's the same thing, yeah, you did subvert expectations when you said, Luke, I'm your father, but it was done with style and the execution was on point. And for a lot of people, the execution just was not there with Luke in The Last Jedi. It just didn't feel right,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. But this my no nerd theory, guys. This is gonna sound crazy, but it's a money dispute. Wow, he is such a bitch.
What do you want
if he's
more
being
than
like, I wanted to reach out to him after this, Josh. Not that you would. I mean, it would benefit me. Screw you. If you're being genuine with this, a money dispute, when you're doing this full time, and basically Star Wars Theory is doing you a solid by even collaborating, like, who really? Listen, I don't want to nerd shame. I'm going hot tonight, Voltaire.
In a while.
I'm going hot. I'm going hot. I'm commenting. Am I back into the commentator? Listen, nerd. Josh from Den of Nerds. You know, there's cool nerds, and then there's Den of Nerds. You know, no one's banging down the door to collaborate with Josh Den of Nerds that helped create the Gray Order. Okay, that's why you created the Gray Order, and then you bounced. You know, no one's knocking. I don't have delusions of grandeur. I don't have a big channel here. You know, people should be knocking down the door to collaborate with me and you, Voltaire. But what the hell does he think he is? If he's being genuine, I think I'm worth more than $500. Dude, his own show, he's not making that. I know, RJ. I don't know why. What are you doing up, RJ? Your microphone sounds weird, like it's not correctly turned on. But no one's knocking down the door for Josh Dunn. Am I being too harsh, Voltaire?
No, you know, I mean, Star Wars.
He deserves this type of criticism when he's like, I deserve that, and I want to talk about it. Like, if he's going to be a lame mother effer and do this, if he's being genuine, this is not just done for attention. And he's like, I want to talk about a money dispute because I deserve. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I just I don't know how you could be more fair than giving him 50% of the super chats. When
no, he doesn't deserve 50% of the super chats.
Oh, yeah, arguably he doesn't.
Based on the power dynamic in those two, like 3 million sub channel to like 200K.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know, just like in Hollywood, you know, people demand equal pay and stuff. I understand that, but there's also popularity, you know, and success. You know, that would be like, okay, Josh Den of Nerds with Star Wars Theory would be like, who was Shazam? Zachary Levi demanding equal pay and stuff to Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
that's the equivalent.
So that's
the equivalent. Like, Zachary Levi. Well, I think I'm worth as much as Henry Cavill.
Right, and I don't know. I can only speculate, but you know what this kind of reeks of? Theory, you drive a Lambo. You're rich. You can throw me $500 an episode, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I want money too.
Yeah, but...
Sorry, Siri came on. Fuck off. All right.
All right. Well, I don't know what's going on with my microphone. Let me see if I can... I'll try to plug it in. It's not even... My computer's not even recognizing the last USB device you connect to this computer malfunctioned, and Windows does not recognize it. What? That's why it's not recognizing my microphone at all. All right, hold on. I'll try one more time. This is ridiculous. Can you hold down the fort for a minute?
Yeah. So my personal feelings on this sort of thing is, you know, you can ask for whatever you want, but don't be surprised when people tell you to get lost. You know, I don't know that a 50% split of super chats you could be any more fair. This does reek. Now Star Wars Theory makes a lot of money. I mean, like, he does drive a Lambo. I guess that he sells a lot of those lightsabers from that company he has. And like Sean says, he does have several channels and he has a lot of following. this reeks of Josh saying, "You're rich, give me some more money. I want money too." Although I think Josh said in one of his streams that it's like 4 hours out of his day and he has a family and he has to plan around it. And for it to be worth it to him, it's $500. I don't like it because, again, if they ever started making more than $1,000 in super chats, he'd say he wants more than $500. So it was just a losing proposition for Theory. And I don't know if more people really do. A lot of people watch the Cobra Kai Theory channel. Jeez. Well, yeah, and he's in Canada, Jade, so he's paying Canadian taxes. So, although I did see on one of his channels, he said he's trying to get American citizenship. But so he is getting nailed with taxes nonstop. Famously, I've mentioned on this show before, Theory did an episode where he was complaining about how rough it was with his life and everything. And he was sitting in his Lambo in the garage doing the video. I'm like, you're complaining and whining in your Lambo? Get the heck out of here. Come on, man. Like, you understand what the common man is going through?
The other thing is that the times we're talking about, like, people are getting laid off or what. I'm not getting into politics.
Right, now it's worse, Max. Now the mic is worse.
Now the mic is worse.
Yeah, it was better before.
What the hell's going on with my computer? What about now?
That's still bad.
Hello.
Oh, there you go. There it is. There it is. You got it.
I don't know. Maybe StreamYard did some weird stuff. It's not recognizing my microphone as what it actually is. I had to select something else.
No, it's still not your mic, but it's how it was before you left. So, which is halfway decent. I mean, it's better than what it was just now when you first came back.
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna have to reboot everything. Well, I have another computer I could try too. We're just getting back here in the mic drop. All right, let's watch a little bit of this.
We haven't screened this video either, guys, so we can't.
I'll send a link to RJ just for kicks. I don't even know if RJ's going to be up much. It's past his bedtime.
So yeah, Sean, 15 hours seems fair. But you know what's even more fair? 50% of the super chats, and it's a super chat heavy show. They get a lot of super chats on that show.
I don't think you should get super chats like.
Yeah, and YouTube
percent based on the.
I think it's like 30% and all that kind of thing. So it's probably 50% after YouTube's cut. But still, I mean, they make a lot of. I mean, obviously, it's less than 500 a piece, but it's just interesting that he pulled this thing. This is because he thinks Theory can afford it and doesn't need the money as much as him.
All right, well, let's see. All they're doing is complaining about Star Wars, unless they talked about I actually think.
Unplug your earbuds and plug them back in. That's a pro tip from Sean.
Hello?
No, it's the same.
All right, I'll try one more thing. Bye.
He's going into a full reboot, everybody. That's the level of dedication he has. He's gone into a full reboot. So anyway, I do watch Josh sometimes. I think some of his videos are good. I don't watch his live streams, but I do watch some of his clip outs and that kind of thing. I don't mind his content. I understand why some people don't like it, but I watch these commentators with a grain of salt anyway, so I don't care. How'd it go?
Oh, Galactits is here.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Galactits. Yeah.
Hi, Galactits.
I don't know. I'm going to have to reconfigure everything. I don't know what's going on.
It's not that bad. People are just used to hearing you on a nicer mic, but it's not so bad. It's not, you know what I mean?
Maybe Callie did something. Callie got mud all over my room. Maybe she knocked over the mic I don't know. When I was gone one day, I came home. The whole place was muddy. I had to wash the blankets on my free couch here.
Oh,
all right, let's watch this.
Maybe step through his intro. Okay.
I don't.
This is his intro. You might want to scrub through this.
How long is your intro, bro?
So let's hear Josh Den of
Mr.
Shill's side.
Oh, I like this guy. He does the typical anti-SJW, but Mr. Grizzy 2.0. 173 likes. All right, I'm going to subscribe to this guy. Although I think he's on the more of the Geeks and Gamers side, but Dennis Shills, I like that. All right.
Of the story, shall we? We're going to be here a while. I got the best sound bites. And for those of you just joining us, for those of you who might not know what's going on, Josh, Den of Shills, Den of Nerds, abandoned his friend, Mr. Star Wars Theory, abandoned their show Nerd Theory, all over $500.
Oh, I saw the sign outside and it said that you have $500, and so...
You want $500?
Yes, I
Hey,
would
put some
like
production in.
$500.
You want $500?
Yes, I would like $500.
You want $500?
Yes, I want $500!
Okay.
Okay.
It was a good clip, but he really
Yeah.
to the ground. Okay, we get it.
Well, this gets engagement on YouTube. He put him in as a bubble boy. All right.
Anyway, the Bubble Boy, Josh, Den of Shills. Let's get to the Bubble Boy.
So RJ asks, how is Josh a shill if he hates on the Corporation Studios? LOL.
A shill for who? The haters? So they do.
Josh just wants attention. He is such an attention whore. He does whatever he can, to make, like, this is a whole big thing. It's a slow week in the news, honestly. And he's like, I'll have a money dispute with Star Wars Theory, and it'll get more people to watch it, and they'll probably make more. And then they could come back and they probably make more in super chats. We're part of the problem rewarding bad behavior. Like, I 100%, 1,000% say failing upwards is a thing, and I haven't seen any more examples of it than social media and YouTubers. There are great YouTubers out there, but they're few and far between.
That's the game.
Most of them are obnoxious people that want attention and are rewarded for stupid and bad behavior, including politicians are rewarded for stupid bad behavior. They have a strong social media presence. What do you need to be successful? You need to have a strong social media presence and bitch out on the internet, and you get rewarded for it. Honestly. Vader, he makes more bitching about it than making Vader. He might make episode 2. It's a money laundering.
Yeah, we don't know that, CGH. I mean, he did make episode 1. It was terrific. I mean, there's no doubt about that. You can't take that.
It was
away
good. It was really good. Yeah,
it was really good. Yeah. And even the teaser for the, for the second one looked great too.
I want to get to where he's playing
his clips. This is important. He's playing his clips.
I want to hear Josh. I want to see like if he's.
I think that's what he's
doing, like a kayfabe or whatever.
Josh kind of looks like a bubble boy, doesn't he, chat? He kind of looks like a bubble. He's got the in the face. He's kind of round.
He's a little bit round. Mr. Grizzly, you are too. I mean, I'm not immune to this either, but
when he cross-dressed as Ray that one time, he's kind of like
This is like when when they had the Marvel Dr. Pepper cans, he bought like 300 cans. And he opened them all, and he's like, they're all the same one. And I think he 100% knew that was going to happen. He just did it for attention, too.
Josh lifts. He does lift.
Yeah. I'm not going to shame his body.
I don't think there's a problem.
I also think he takes a lot of supplements from what I've seen on. Yeah. Well, which is fair. Lots of people do that.
Quarantining in a way. He's not playing with others. He's kind of hiding in his own little bubble, so to speak.
God.
Pun intended, I guess.
All right, I'm about to unsubscribe from Mr. Grizzy.
Joshy the Bubble Boy. So
all right, we get it.
Let's hear what Josh had to say, and we're going to kick things off here. Let's do it.
Which is wild, I know. So we'll get into it. We'll discuss it all.
Josh's side of the story.
I think some people might be anticipating, like, I don't know, like some tea or like some shit talking this, that, second, and the third.
Yeah, because you picked. Oh my God, he's
on
just
my
so
agenda. I will tell the truth.
Yeah.
I will explain.
Apparently, I caught some of Star Wars Theory stream earlier tonight,
I
and
feel
he
stupider
said
for watching
basically
this
that was
already,
bullshit. There was some. He said there were some very negative things said in their private conversation.
Oh my God.
Theory just didn't want to reveal what it was, but apparently, according to Theory, there were some very negative things said in that conversation.
What's going on? But honestly, for me, it's really not that deep. It sort of is what.
No, it's knocking down your door.
Burping on stream, bro.
And the reason,
listen for the snorts as well.
Even kind of said what happened publicly on Twitter or whatever. It's just basically because, I wanted people, especially like Nerd Theory fans, to understand that, frankly, like, I tried. You know what I mean? I tried, and I went as low.
This better be a bit, because if he's 100%, like, he is not self-aware. If this is not a bit and just a money or attention-seeking situation, he is not self-like he. Like, yeah. You're not self, I would do that Nerd Theory for free with Star Wars Theory, and I can't stand the dude just to get attention and get relevancy for my channel too. And I would love to debate him on his bullshit. And then I would also like to say, like, where's Vader episode 2? Why are you just going to do the hate content and not work on your next film?
If you're going to be his co-host on Nerd Theory, I don't think you should be attacking the man. But yeah,
no, I'm not. But I'm saying I would do it for free. I deserve I'm worth $500 when people would kill for that chance. This is very cringe. I don't know how much more I could watch this.
You got to hear him out, though.
What's your expert take, Voltaire, and chat? Do you think he's being genuine, or this is all a bit for attention?
Me, I told you what I think. I think he thinks Theory is rich, and that he should be paid. And
you think this is not just done for, like, he really thinks he really wanted that cheddar? He's like, yeah, I need at least $500 per.
I want $500. You make so much money, give it to me. It's nothing to you. I really do believe that.
Wow.
Oh, you think he's just doing this for the drama?
Just to get attention on his channel.
Interesting.
Yeah, just like something to talk about. You get rewarded for stupid and bad behavior if you're a YouTuber.
Yeah, I take it as jealousy.
And then if they do another Nerd Theory, they're gonna have better viewership than if they didn't do this bullshit. Oh, they're back. Manipulate your audience,
I don't even
manipulate your audience to pay more. We got to really support the show if we want Nerd. Josh needs his $500. There's stinking nerd simps that would do this. We need to. They fall for this bullshit. It's manipulating his audience too. If he's not being genuine, he's like trying to get more cheddar from his.
It's a bad.
I would support 99 cents if anyone supports this channel. I would really appreciate it. I'm not going to put you through this bullshit. You know what, Voltaire? I quit unless we get $2 per episode. No, I'm just kidding. No, we don't do that at the mic drop. We don't have these money disputes, immature, unprofessional behavior. All right.
As I could go.
$500. So for those of you that missed this, here's what Josh said on Twitter. So Nerd Theory is a go. See you guys soon. And then about an hour later, no Nerd Theory, guys. This is going to sound crazy, but it's a money dispute. I'll explain more soon. And then this was the big one. He went out on X, basically throwing Star Wars Theory under the bus here. Honestly, I have no negative feelings towards Theory other than frustration. I told him I needed a minimum of $500 per episode, and he was unwilling to pay that. I also specifically asked him if I could reveal this. I don't know why it's anybody else's business besides theirs. And he said,
this is why I think I don't know if we could do any more of this one, Voltaire. This is where I actually give more credit to like Jeremy Geeks and Gamers. Jeremy Geeks and Gamers, he does stuff to get money. He grifts. He does the hate content, but he wouldn't do this type of lame attention seek money dispute with people he collaborates with. He wouldn't do this bullshit.
No.
To get attention. You know, he would hate on Brie Larson for 100 videos, but he's not going to do this kind of grift. This is a grift too. It's like, this is lame. Honestly, it's depressing that people are doing this.
I don't know.
Movie talk. No, it is like people that can do this for a living are having this type of like, okay, I want at least $500 to talk about Star Wars for 2 hours.
Yeah, it just seems silly.
If you're making anything and you're still able to do this as full time, I would count your blessings, right?
Yeah.
Especially in this economy.
Yeah.
But if you could still do YouTube full time, count your blessings. And thank you, Voltaire. Let me bring this up.
Mac called up before. He goes, "You better get 5 memberships an episode if you want to hit the mic drop."
Or I quit, or the wipe drop's done. No, I would never do that. I appreciate you supporting the mic drop and my channel, Voltaire. Let's see who got those gift memberships. Really give a shout out to Voltaire for providing it, keeping the mic drop going. We couldn't make it work last night, but he's like, yeah, I'll do Saturday night. So I really appreciate you making time for me tonight, Voltaire.
No, thank you for moving it to tonight. Last night I had an unexpected thing come up.
That unexpected thing was definitely worth it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sean O'Rourke was gifted a membership. Ghost Bumbles, Taladia plays. Get him out of here. No, I'm just kidding. We love Taladia. Daniel Martin, Jeffrey Miller was gifted a membership. Awesome.
Oh, I love Jeffrey.
5 awesome viewers gifted a membership, and the members mailbag is back. So, lame, and I maybe let me know in the comments section on the replay. Should I get back to doing skirting around commentating on other YouTubers, not going too aggressive?
I love it when you do that. I like those kinds of things.
I do have a talent for it, but it's got me into trouble before.
Yeah, you might want to consider a segment now and again.
Yeah. But that was too like, wow, I've seen this dog and pony show before from Josh. So cringe. I don't think he's being on. I think he just wants attention. And we gave it to him. So we're the losers.
Yeah. And thank you, CJH, for reminding me about that topic.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Let me bring up the Warner Brothers article again.
How was it, Jade? Please no spoilers. I am going to watch Frankenstein. I like to support these stream movies.
Is it out?
It was in theaters and now it's on Netflix. So yeah, it's there to go.
I was really disappointed in Predator Badlands.
Is that right?
And I liked Prey.
What controversy? Perp is going crazy on Twitter, attacking people about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
he likes it.
No, yeah. I guess the he's attacking Critical Drinker and those kinds of people about comments they're making about. Which I don't know what they're commenting on.
It was a bait and switch.
Was it beta or something?
No, it was a bait and switch. They had, first of all, the beginning of the movie is amazing. I thought I was on board for a 10 out of 10 film. And I don't want to do spoilers here, but there's somewhat spoilers in saying that it's not exactly what the beginning sets up. Like the beginning is like the runt of a tribe, like the weakest of a predator family. Being a predator family in a clan is very hardcore.
That was in the trailer.
Yeah, and him and his brother's relationship, and him trying to prove himself that he should be part of the clan, and going on a mission to, like, what do predators do? They get their bounty or whatever, or what do they call it? Whatever.
Trophy, yeah.
What's she calling me for? So that was great from the Predator's point of view. You don't really get that in the other Predator,
Mm.
So that was enough. And then you do know from the trailers that there's this synth characters, android synth,
Yeah, the gal. Yeah.
And then when she gets in there, and I like the actress. First off, I think she's a very talented actress. The way they wrote her character in the lines, it felt very forced, the jokes with her. Like they were trying to make her like a sidekick character. And I don't think it gelled well with the Predator.
Okay. So
honestly, the very big before she got into the picture, I felt like a hardcore like Mandalorian type thing. It felt like a Star Wars, like what Star Wars should be. I was like all on board. And then when she got there, I didn't hate her, but it didn't work for me. Their relationship just was like, okay. And you really want to see the Predator challenged if he's trying to prove himself to his clan, right?
Yeah.
The journey of where he goes and getting his bounty and the villain just was underwhelming to me. It's not what you expect. It felt like it's trying to be a Star Wars movie, a Star Wars group, instead of the Predator on his own. And I'm not saying he has to do everything on his own. And then I have people even in my review say, Max, not every Predator movie has to be the same. I understand that. They already had a great premise at the beginning. And then they put in all this extra stuff. And then like these cute aliens and things like that you kind of get with the Mandalorian and Grogu and stuff. I'm just like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's PG-13. I know some people were complaining it's no blood and all that kind of thing.
It wasn't a bad movie. It's just I don't want to watch it again right away. Whereas Prey, I wanted to watch right again. I wanted to watch it again right away, So I was very let down, and I love Dan Trachtenberg. I gave it a 7 out of 10. I got to go see the animated.
I haven't seen the animated one yet. I keep meaning to. Is there a love connection between these two?
No.
Okay.
It's just they try to make they try to make him have this is slight spoiler territory. They try to have him make like a crew with a synth and something else and
team. Really? A Predator?
Yeah,
team?
and the villain or the bounty that the Predator's going after that's a bait and switch too. It's not exactly what you think. And the replacement was lame. I didn't like the bounty he actually got.
So people were crapping on this film for
the action in the beginning of the movie is much better than the action at the end. Like they do the good stuff's all at the beginning for me. Like the world they set up, the action, and
the look of the Predator. You were okay with that?
I was fine with that. Yeah.
Okay. It was a bit off-putting when I saw the trailer. I know, but I know a lot of people were complaining about it, which I thought was too much. But yeah.
Can you imagine the milk mustache on a Predator going down? Okay, Sean.
Interesting.
But I didn't. What's her name? Fanning, the Fanning sister. I just didn't like. Like I like David from the Prometheus movies. I really like the synthetics, and I really like the synthetic characters in Alien Earth and Romulus too.
Okay.
This one, I just thought they were trying too hard to make her like a C-3PO or sidekick character or jokes, and it just did not work and felt really odd with her doing jokes against a Predator.
Okay.
Working off a Predator, it just like really felt forced to me. Like they were trying to make it something that it wasn't coming naturally. And then the action was not there. Sean, exactly. They tried to make it like a group like Guardians of the Galaxy or something.
No, he's asking. He hasn't seen the film.
Oh, a little bit. They tried to make it like a crew.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For a Predator who their whole thing is lone hunting. Well, no, I guess not always, but yeah. All right. I still want to see it. I enjoy the Predator concept, and yeah, it's Bishop. I mean, Fassbender as the synthetic is hard to beat. Yeah. I like Bishop. I thought Fassbender was better, Jade, personally, but Fassbender's just tremendous, though. He's just a great actor.
And I'm looking forward to watching other people's reviews of it. Probably Rhea with her minute reviews has gotten really good. I'm really interested to see if she
Grace
liked
loved
it.
it. Grace,
Grace loved it.
Oh my God, Grace liked.
I mean, I didn't hate it, but the premise at the beginning was awesome, Voltaire. Like I didn't need all that extra stuff to make it like a Guardians of the Galaxy light and have a crew and then focus. And then when they brought in the other characters, in melding Predator and Wayland, whatever the alien corporation is good for the future of the franchises to melt them together. But it like took over the film. Like there was too much of it. The Wayland, Pawnee, whatever. That became the focus of it instead of the Predator and his mission, you know?
Yeah. Do you want to watch
really took
Grace's
over.
review or no?
Yeah, we can. We could do a little reacting for Grace.
I will put her non-spoiler review up, so. But she wants a sequel. She's in love with it. She's tweeting nonstop about it. I'm not blocked, so I get to see her tweets. Unlike you.
Oh, yeah. Let me bring this up.
But she's getting mad at people about who are I guess there's and Perp is all over the place attacking people about it. I don't know what
I really want to talk to
people. Go ahead.
I really want to debate Perp on this because he's like going to bat to defend it, I guess.
I don't know. I don't want to speak for him. I just see him attacking the critical drinkers of the world. I don't know what they're saying about it.
Well, he's trying to get attention too. Like it benefits him to go after
to shit on these projects.
Rational wants to send a super chat. Is he blocked?
Who's blocking these people, Max?
I don't know.
Am I going to have an all hands on deck meeting here? Who with your mods?
Hold on, let me bring this up. Really? Someone went to the other time I took a hiatus from YouTube. Mr. Grizzy. I gotta check out his clips. He puts at least his video. I don't know if I'm staying subscribed, but he at least gets the content out because he's a John Campea. John Campea blames fans for ruining movie fandoms. No, I mean it's not only the fans, the directors and stuff play a part too.
Yeah.
Let me see if I could find community moderation. Let me see. Permissions. Oh my God. Well, look what you guys do. Who is blocking everyone again?
Does Senior Nerd have a wrench by any chance?
No, I never would give him.
Yeah.
Keep managing your brand.
Who's blocking Rational of all people at CJH? Like, what the hell? That sounds really weird.
What the hell's going on my channel?
Uh-oh, Max.
I can't even user managing. Okay, I got it. I'm looking now. I'm seeing if we'll go to a different topic soon. I just want to see if was Donovan Martin, is he that he was blocked?
Really? Okay, give him back. Get him back on here.
Cal was blocked?
What the hell's going on, Max?
No. Someone blocked Cal?
Who you got to take a look at who.
Someone's trying to. Yeah, someone did block CJH.
You got to check who's got a wrench. We know it wasn't the lovely
Rational.
Jade. Can you see who has a wrench? I'm just curious.
Dundo? Dundo?
I don't know who Dundo
Poindexter Lounge?
Oh my gosh.
Larry, someone brought Larry Corkwitz?
Oh my
God. Are you kidding me?
Max, were you drunk and angry one night? Come on, be honest, buddy. Sean, leave Donovan blocked.
Someone blocked Droga, Axel.
Oh my God. All right, so somebody is messing with your channel, Max. That's one of your mods. Max, point out who your mods are. Go to your mod thing. I want to know who it is. Name names.
I don't want to.
Who are your mods? Jade, obviously. Brucifer probably is a mod.
Yeah.
Well, we know you didn't do it, Jade. Hey, Donovan, please, Donovan. We just he just don't start it up, please. Hey, Cal! Oh my God! Look at these blood.
Please explain to them that someone was doing some shenanigans again.
Yeah, Cal, we don't know who blocked people. We think Max got into a blackout drunk situation,
Nah.
maybe. No, Max wouldn't do that. I'm only making a joke. But one of Max's mods has gone rogue. Hey, buddy, I'm glad
You really want me to show my mods?
Yeah, is that big a secret? What's going on? There's Rational Skeptic. There we go.
Hey, Cal, $2. I can't believe someone blocked Cal. Did you watch the new Michael trailer? Thank you, Cal. No, I didn't. Max, Voltaire, Amazon, Comcast, Paramount, Netflix, and the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund are all interested in bidding for WBD. Whose bid will win out? I don't know. And anything's possible.
If that SAPI wants it or whatever, they're going to get it. And they are getting everything. So it wouldn't surprise me. Wow, what if they got it? Holy crap.
No, I think if Saudi Arabia bought it, that they would be interested in bringing back the Snyderverse because ZACK's got connections over there. And they I don't know, but people would have issue with that.
Name your mods, Max. It's not, you're not saying anything. It's not like it's that big a secret. Come on, I'm curious now.
All right. So Bruce, Zantet, Anthony Beltry, Brian, Vince, Rhea, Obi-Wan, Rel, George, Jade, Julie, IMDL, Anthony, AOA, Destiny FOMO. The one time she came, I made her a mod.
Yeah.
Chubby Teddy, Monster Productions, Zever Comics, Taladia, Tommy Tallarico, and RJ.
Who the hell out of that group would do something like this? Golly. All right, it's time to investigate, everybody. No stone will be left unturned.
There's not that many left. I mean, I don't think Destiny FOMO or maybe Tommy Tallarico's pissed. You think it's Tommy Tallarico?
I don't know who Tommy is.
The Miko.
Oh, we'll take him off then.
No, it's kind of funny.
Well, not if he's blocking people like Cal.
I don't think he's even.
That's ridiculous.
But the thing is, he wouldn't even know, like, the people that Tommy wouldn't even know they're blocking, like, the people that support the channel a lot.
Uh-oh.
That are here on the live stream.
Rational thinks it's Aaron or Eddie.
All right. Whatever.
Max is going to investigate this. Don't you worry, everybody. Hey, Cal's a member for 30 months, and he got blocked.
Thank you,
That's ridiculous. That's for goddamn dick. Cal, we didn't do it, but I'm going to apologize on behalf of the channel. He's a 30-month member, and he was effing blocked. Like, that is goddamn ridiculous. Good God.
Yeah. He blocked my biggest supporters.
Yeah.
Cal, Larry,
that's bananas.
Rational.
These aren't even controversial characters. Like, no offense, Donovan. If you got blocked, I get it. But like Cal and Larry, good God.
Yeah. All right.
Well, yeah, a lot of controversy, Max, on this on the mic drop, including internal controversy. This is called transparency, everybody. You don't get this anywhere else. Truth and transparency.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeffrey.
All right. Well, let's move on to a topic that we'll call tonight. I don't know what to do now. Most of those people. All right.
That's bad. Whoever did it is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I don't know who it was, but I'm going to say that because there's no reason to block some of these people.
No. See what happens when you stop doing the lives?
We've had some stuff going on, Cal.
This happened before when I took a break. Someone blocked one on a blocking spree. It's not me.
All right. It's time.
I don't block. I barely block. I got in trouble for not blocking people because,
Well, you might want to look at those wrenches and maybe trim the fat, so to speak.
I already did that last time.
Obviously not well enough.
Okay. All right.
Jade. I know it wasn't Jade.
Yeah. All right, let's see what's going. Oh, you know what? Let's do the good news of Twitter.
Oh,
let's
we
see
haven't
what's
done
happening
that in a while.
Yeah.
See,
That's only
Cal's
when I
been
try
trying
to
to
see.
chat us all night. Yeah, but that's the thing when you're blocked, Cal. You still can chat, but no, it just looks like you're being ignored. That is really effed up. I really I'm actually bothered by that. That's really
Yeah,
weak.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about it.
It's like when what's his name? Senior Nerd blocked me on Perp's channel. It's like, get out of here.
Mhm. All right, well, let's go through a little bit through good news Twitter, and we'll call it a night here.
Yeah, let's get some.
So here's where people were saying part 2. Zack Snyder seemingly teases Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2 on Instagram. I don't know. I think my interpretation is that ZASLAV doesn't care about anyone. He just wants a bigger golden parachute when he sells off Warner Brothers, and he's like, "Give me some more money, put out some, buzz there to think it's possible, so the buyer has some more options." And it means absolutely nothing. And it doesn't mean it can never happen either. Like, there's people that want to say, "Oh, it'll never come back," James Gunn was successful, but not successful enough to put a nail in the coffin of people talking about the Snyderverse. It
How the
just
hell is
wasn't
this
that
going to
good.
come back? How is it, unless they get rid of Gunn? How is this going to come back?
I would, for me, if I bought it, I would say, James, you and Zach work together. Your universe and
Okay.
Peacemaker
Okay.
has those pocket
They're
universes.
buddies, right?
Yeah. I don't care what your intention was. Work together and make this very profitable, and do something. Collaborate. That's what I would do if I was in
Nothing
charge.
wrong with having
I would
Zack
make
Snyder
them
on your team.
I would make them work together, because James Gunn's universe has these little pocket
But you
universes.
see, Zach would have to come on with the understanding that
And
James Gunn
maybe James Gunn did that intentionally so he has options in the future. I don't know. But honestly, I don't think James Gunn wants to bring Zach. And even though they're friendly, he wants
I get it.
all the attention. He's an egomaniac, just like
He
most
is.
creatives.
He
Yeah.
is, but
Yeah,
and Zach would
let
have
him.
to understand that, like, James Gunn has final veto, final say, and I don't know if he'd want that, or if he would tolerate that.
So, new look at Michael Jackson biopic, and this is his nephew Jafar Jackson, I think. What do we think about the first? I did not check out the trailer, Cal. I'm probably going to check it out. I don't know what to think about it. I still like Michael Jackson music. I do. I'm interested to see it.
Are they gonna do this thing and address the controversies, or are they just
I
gonna go
doubt
around
it,
and
because
focus on the music?
it's probably by the Jackson estate, this one. So I doubt that unless they do it in a way that glosses it over.
I hope they have stuff about him and Prince having disputes and stuff like that.
I don't know. Oh, we'll look a little bit at Grace too before we go. So when I was figuring out what to do with Prey, the ideas for Badlands, Killer, and a third project were all equally exciting. So the idea of doing that third thing would have been an absolute thrill. There's more plans. I think it's probably for Alien versus Predator, like CGH said.
Oof, I love that. I like that first Aliens Predator movie.
No, it was fun. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to sell my Funko Pop, my rare Funko Pop, to get money for those VHS that I want. But I've been, Funko is not selling like it used to. The Trump economy.
Oh, come on.
The Funkos were going on their way out anyway, but people are not, this is probably helping it get out. People are spending less money on this, and these are made in China. There's probably tariffs on Funkos.
Everything's made in China.
Yeah. No, but there's probably impacted by tariffs and just the general waning of Funkos. Are they going to be like the next Beanie Babies? Or they're still going to be the exclusive Comic-Con ones that are worth money? I actually made a lot of money on I sold some Funkos up to 1,000 each that I paid $30 for back in the day.
That's awesome.
At the height of the Funko Pop. I checked out at the right time. I sold my collection at the right time.
Yeah, I remember you were going through that. That's really good. You did that. Did you really?
I still have to go. Yeah,
30 for $1,000? Really? You had multiple $1,000 sales?
Yeah, I intentionally bought them knowing that they'd be worth money. I was going to buy more, and I'm like, nah. And I kept them in a closet in a box for years, and I sold about like 15 of them.
Awesome.
Not all were 1,000. There was a few that were 1,000. A few were like 500, 600, 700.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I still have two. One's San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Genie that I tried to sell this week, and I didn't get enough money. They're not getting as much as they were. And then the other one is Heath Ledger's Joker exclusive. That's a glow in the dark, and it's worth like 1,000. I think that one, because it also has a glow in the dark where he, like the beginning of the Dark Knight, where he has a different Joker mask on. There's two Jokers standing next to and a 2-pack.
Oh, cool.
Sean,
I'm glad you got out of here.
You already crossed the line from the terms of the agreement that you were never going to address him and he's never going to address you again. You're already throwing shade at him. Saying a Funko Pop. Sean. But yeah, Funko Pops are having issues right now. They're not going to last a year. I wanted to get to Sydney Sweeney. Let me see.
I'd never stop dreaming.
Oh,
Freddy
here we go.
Krueger. Oh, God.
Power Girl. Do you know Power Girl from DC Comics?
I've never read a Power Girl comic, but I'm aware of this character and this outfit, and I've seen her at many cons and Halloween
Sydney
parties.
Sweeney. This is probably one of the best fan casting I've ever seen. I think they should really try to make this happen.
Yeah.
I don't know that James. Here's the thing: in James Gunn's DC, I don't think any Marvel or DC that they would try to bring a character like Power Girl to live action.
Why?
Because it's extremely focused on the male gaze. Unless you alter her costume and people are going to say woke.
No, you don't alter her costume. You bring her in, put her in a movie with Supergirl, let them have a couple of fight scenes and some pudding or some Jello, and everybody will love it. No, I'm serious though. You put her in a Supergirl movie, have them fight it out a little bit, then
I mean, she looks great. I just don't think I don't think James Gunn would bring Power Girl to live action.
Really? This sounds like a James Gunn character to me.
I don't know. I mean,
that is good fan casting. Not since John Krasinski as Reed Richards has there been better fan casting.
See, this is where actually Donovan and Sean are in unison. Don't like AI slop. This is not AI slop. This looks good AI. Like Donovan's upset because Donovan's upset this user used AI to create this image. Like this is what good fans do with AI is create.
This is an example of AI for good. Because how else are you going to get?
It looks good.
Power Girl, I'm over some of this AI stuff. The amount of fake videos and stuff like that being produced is very annoying. But this is what AI slop is for.
Yeah. No, but this isn't slop to me. This is actually well done looking AI. It looks legit. Right. It makes me think like this is enough to say, oh yeah, Warner Brothers should try to get Sydney Sweeney and then DC, but I don't think they would try Power Girl. I just doubt it.
Interesting. The costume would be. Would the SJWs have a problem with the boobies?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, excellent point, Jade. Max, she's 100% right. That orgy, did you ever end up watching that orgy scene? It was ridiculous.
But they had body positive bodies in that orgy and not super.
What are you talking about? They had all kinds. Stop it.
No,
Max, stop it.
That was a woke. Right. That was a woke orgy, not a city snot.
It was not a woke orgy.
That was. Oh yes, it was. That was a woke orgy scene. And there was not if 100% of the people in the orgy scene were like Sydney Sweeney, people would be flipping out.
All right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with you. I think he'd be fine.
I mean, I'm fine with either one.
I forgot about. I don't know how I forgot about that, but Jade's point is 100% valid. This would be perfect. This is great fan casting. She's got the skills, so . I don't think she'd do it. I agree with the.
I think she would.
I don't think she'd do it. I think she's trying to be a serious actress.
Why wouldn't she do it? What do you mean? She's done the Squatch soap ones.
Oh, that's
Are you
her
dirty boy?
Stuff. Yeah, you're right. She sold her bathwater. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right. So Grace Randolph loved this movie, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, look at her face. This is the face.
There might be spoilers in this.
This is a face. No, this is a non-spoiler review. This is the face of a woman. She's
very satisfied by the movie. Wait, that's Boo Max. What do you mean by that? I mean nothing. He's very happy about Predator Badlands.
Wow, Jade, you're on fire. My God.
Male gaze is a compliment. All right, let's see.
And welcome to my spoiler review for Predator Badlands, where so many assumptions have been made about this film. I'm so excited to be able to discuss it with you now in depth, to see if maybe your assumptions have changed now that you've seen it, or if you're watching this spoiler review without having seen the movie, maybe I might be able to pique your interest a little bit, and you'll be like, maybe I should give it a chance.
I put the non-spoiler review
in that regard.
It's all right. We let everyone know it's spoilers. It's spoilers. Let's get the juicy stuff. Oh, boo, Sean. That's not cool.
I like her.
All right, I want to tell you a story that somebody just told me last night. And I was like, oh my God, I got to share this. I got to spread this story around. So it's about our friend Jimmy C. Turns out Predator Badlands director and producer, and he did the story. He didn't script this one, but he helped come up with the story. Dan Trachtenberg. He took a long drive to see Jimmy C., who was making the Avatar movies. And he said, Jimmy, how did you make a Terminator likable? I want to do that with a Predator. And Jimmy thought about it. Think. And he said, you know what, Dan? I don't think you can do it with a Predator. But Trachtenberg was not deterred. This was the franchise he had. So when he eventually finished the film and showed it to Jimmy C., you know what Jimmy C. said? He said, well, you did it, Dan. You made that Predator likable. That's such a good story. And Disney should be doing more to spread that around. When Tom Cruise said he liked The Flash, Warner Brothers wouldn't shut up about it. I mean, it didn't work. But still, I would be getting this headline out a whole lot more. Why isn't Jimmy's? I'd be like, they are both Disney movies. I'd be like, Jimmy, can't you go stand on this red carpet and say some nice stuff? But the reason I heard this story was I have an industry friend who told me about this article last night, and she has had no interest in this film. Every time I bring it up, she's like, that movie looks horrible. I'm not going to see it. But then suddenly when we were discussing it last night, she had interest in it. And it's this article that changed her mind. She was like, maybe I should go.
I actually think, I think the beginning of the movie, the world and the creatures is cooler than what Avatar's been trying to do, the expansive world. Like they have a lot of new creatures, alien stuff. The action's great. And then it just goes into something else once the other character gets there, and I don't like it as much.
I was trying to tell her like a little bit about it, and she's like, don't ruin it for me. I might go now. So I love it. And just like in Terminator 2, Trachtenberg humanizes his killing machine by giving him a found family, which, by the way, is exactly what James Gunn did in Guardians of the Galaxy. But Guardians of the Galaxy is a sillier film. It has its serious moments. It's like the inverse. Like the serious to comedic ratio in Guardians of the Galaxy. No, that's not.
I mean, I'll give it another shot, but I don't think it anywhere succeeds on that level of,
True. I guess though that silly to serious. Predator Badlands, I think, has a couple of, maybe you could categorize them as silly moments here and there, but I think Trachtenberg was brilliant to look at another Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I told you in my non-spoiler review that it had the vibe of an Arnold Schwarzenegger comedy, but it keeps that more 90s, hardcore, more masculine vibe that I think people will be pleasantly surprised to see that even for all the different things that Trachtenberg introduces to the franchise, it still retains that feeling, that vibe. So did you connect with Deck in this movie? If so, which scene did it for you? For me, it was this scene.
Okay.
It was actually a scene very early on in the film. I believe the second scene. First they have, they got to start out with like some classic predator on predator action. But then, we see some bonding between Deck and his older brother, Quay, who is the predator that everybody imagines, right? And Deck is the run to the litter. But, Quay is saying, oh, you can prove yourself. You can prove yourself to our father. And Deck's like, by killing this Callisk? And Quay's like, well.
Yeah, that's cool. That whole premise is cool. His journey from the Predator's point of view, that was enough to sell it for me. And then he goes and tries to be like Terminator 2 Light or put a group together. And I don't think we need to watch more. I don't think she's not selling it to me.
No.
I want to give it another shot, but my ultimate thing is I sometimes do second reviews. I don't even really want to see this movie again. I'd rather watch Prey again. Like I immediately wanted to put Prey in or watch the animated one. Yeah, Prey was dope though. It was.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the animated one. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Donovan, we just unblocked you. Don't start with Sean. I know Sean started the fight, but chill out. You're allowed to make it. See, that's what reviews are for. Like, there's this weird thing in like movie talk too, that you can't accept a reviewer's review and decide to see a movie. That's why reviewers review and that's why they're called social media influencers. People are allowed to make a decision off someone else's review.
Right.
You're allowed to make a decision on a trailer. Did you ever hear people like, you only watch the trailer, you can judge me on that? Then the trailer is meant as a commercial to sell the movie to you. You're allowed to say, I don't want to see it, or I want to see it off a trailer. All these weird nerd roles. Do you know what I'm talking about, Voltaire?
100%.
If you're allowed to say, yeah, she's not, it's not selling to me from this review. She saw it, she reviewed it. I'm going to wait till streaming. You're allowed to say that.
Yep.
You don't have to see everything. No, Sean, you did start it. You did start it earlier. You're both bad.
Sean Hickman. I don't even know what her new movie is.
I don't know. I said she was overrated before, and people,
I love the tone of that comment, though, Sean. That's hilarious. What is her new movie? Is it a romantic comedy or something?
I don't know. I saw that movie.
I almost want to watch the trailer now.
I'll give it a shot. People say she's good in Euphoria and that Nun movie. I haven't
seen it. I saw the first season of Euphoria.
Donovan, stop insults. Do you want me to block you? It's your last warning,
guys. We're having fun here. Come on, man. It's the holiday season. Everybody.
Yes, that's the one. I actually really want to see that movie. She's really challenged herself to play a female boxer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney plays a female boxer?
Cow. What a superficial thing. I didn't even notice she had boobs. What are you talking? Dude.
Well, you know what? Now that you mentioned it, Cal, I don't watch that kind of stuff, but you are correct. She's a busty lady. It's not been something that
I didn't even. She has boobs? Okay.
Like a female boxer. Really? I don't know about all that. That's a lot of masculine energy for my taste, Sean.
Okay. I think we're going to call it a night. Voltaire, if you would be so kind. Thank you for the support for the mic drop. Whoever's blocking all my viewers, please stop.
Yeah,
so
Mike Inc. is.
We have 12
for that.
We have 12 viewers. We need every one of them. Okay, so Voltaire, if you would be so kind.
Good night and good luck, everyone.